What's up, everyone, and welcome back to another episode of The Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild. I am Ace 10.
And I am Decoy.
And yes, welcome back. So, in the last episode, we finally made it to our the last memory number 3, Zelda's Resentment, I think it's called. And she doesn't seem that she's very happy with us,
She was not pleased.
No, she wasn't. So she was having some trouble getting into the shrine, and looked like she had that Chica slate, and was not able to get in there. Oh, look at that! We got a Korok,
right there.
Little lily pad circle there. Let's see if let's do it with style. Let's dive from right up here.
Do a swan dive.
All right, but I do love Oh, does that work? Oh, it did work.
Okay.
Thank you. All right, but I do like hearing more of the backstory of this game, and learning a little bit more about Zelda and her relationship with Link.
Yeah, it's nice to get a little glimpse of what's going on there. It's kind of like a love-hate-love relationship.
Yeah, it kind of sounds like that, and so hopefully, their relationship does improve, but it is always nice hearing memories of that, or seeing memories of that from the past. So, okay, so it looks like our next, our tower is right up this way.
Flew right over that guardian.
Yeah. Yeah, luckily we were high enough where it didn't really make a difference there. So not bad at all. And look at that.
Oh, there she is.
There's our great fairy. Cool.
Hey, that $500, 500 rupees that guy gave you. I guess we'll have to.
Yeah, let's see if that's enough, because the price has been going up with each one.
That's true.
Boy, sweet boy, please listen to my story.
Sounds like a pervert.
I am the great fairy Kesa. This place was once a beautiful spring, but as time passed, fewer and fewer travelers arrived to offer me rupees. As a result, my powers abandoned me. I'm nearly powerless now, so I beg your help. I need rupees to become whole again. All I need is 1,000 rupees.
Well, she's kind of greedy.
Once my power has been restored, I can do great things, boy. Now, if you have rupees, send them over to me quickly. All right, here you go. So yeah, I think the first one was 100. The next one was 500. This one was 1,000, and I don't know.
Maybe the other one will be 2.
There might be one more. Hold on. We don't know yet, but we'll see. All right, so what's this fairy gonna look like? She gonna be as beautiful as all the others? Yes, she is.
She's got pink hair.
And I like how all their jewelry is a little bit different. Like she's got, I guess, rubies around her or something. I don't know what those are, but anyway. But hold on, wait. Oh my god, that sound gives me every time. So you're the one who brought me back from the brink. Oh my, I see now that my first impression of you was correct. You most definitely are pleasant to look at.
Oh, she's sparking on Link.
How would you like to live here with me? Well, I'm kidding, of course. But you certainly are cute and you're blushing. Alright, let's get to the point. I really can't thank you enough, boy, but that won't stop me from trying. If you have the materials needed to enhance a piece of clothing, I will enhance your clothes. So, yes. Let's go ahead and take a look at our armor. We don't have a lot of armor, but that's fine. We can actually upgrade our trousers to another level, so let's go ahead and do that. And that's probably all we're going to do, because we can't upgrade any of the stuff that I wear regularly, so we're just going to do the pants and move on. Alright, so I just love Link's face, like when she's getting closer and closer, like, oh my gosh, don't. And there we go. You should be able to just feel the care I put into that. It radiates off those clothes, just like your sexiness. Have you got any other clothes you'd like me to work my magic on? Oh my gosh.
Wow, she is just gushing all over.
Alright, we're done. We're gonna run away. I can feel it. My sister's powers have not yet been restored. Young man, if you meet them, would you please help them? So there is at least one more out there. Cool. Consider it a special request from me.
Man, she is just...
Take care.
Wow.
Oh, yeah. So, yeah, all of the great fairies usually have a lot of good ingredients around their fountains. So let's just run around and grab just a bunch of mighty thistles. So if we need an attack power boost, then, that'll be nice. I think there's usually some Endura carrots, too. Ooh, Instant Silent Princess is nice. Usually the Endura carrots are hiding really well. Can't remember exactly where they are. I should also mention, so if you are in desperate need of rupees, there are usually some luminous stones out here. So if you do need rupees, then you can just collect these, sell them to people like at the stable or merchants in the shops in the villages. And then that should get you a lot of rupees. Each one is worth 70 rupees, I believe.
I believe you're right.
Yeah.
It adds up quick.
It does. So our tower should be right up that way. Oh, look at that. That is so awesome. So let's
We
see.
keep getting closer, and it's just getting bigger and bigger.
Yeah, right. It's pretty huge. Alright, so there are some monsters on the way. But it's no problem. We should be able to handle them just fine if we run into them. But we're going to try to be a little stealthier than we did the other tower that we did in the last episode. So, may as well just head directly up. And then we should get to the tower in no time. Alright, let's make sure the coast is clear.
Oh, there's malice here, it looks like.
Yeah, I think... Oh, and these little guys. I don't know if we've seen these guys yet or not.
No, we've seen the big ones.
Oh, yeah, right? I think we did, didn't we? So there's...
There's one.
Cool. Alright. Yeah, those guys are pretty cool. They will drop some material, some like ore. Usually it's not any of the really amazing, expensive stuff.
Yeah, it's
but-
their big brothers that usually drop that.
Yeah, right. Okay. You can hear the tower music, so we know we're getting close.
We're very close.
Yep. Alright, let's see if I can get up here. Man, I am in desperate need of those stamina upgrades, so...
Oh, you're burning through the stamina.
Yeah, hopefully... Come on, let's get to a flat spot. Good. Hopefully we'll be getting close enough to a village where we'll be able to trade in our orbs. Alright. So yeah, there's definitely a lot of malice around here, isn't there? Looks like it's going to be a little bit challenging getting up to this tower. We kind of dealt with another tower similar to this in... it was the Akala Citadel, that's right.
Yep.
Where we had to kind of find a creative way around it. This one, there's actually an eyeball. You can kind of... It's hard to see. There
It's
it is.
blended in pretty well.
Yeah. It is blended in really well. Let's see. I don't know if shooting it from here, it might work. Oh, it did.
Oh, it did.
Cool. All right. So that will destroy the malice around it and cause that column to fall over. Shake all the surrounding area. So.
Surprised that column doesn't do more damage to the tower.
Yeah. Right. Well, it's like Sheikah technology. If like these divine beasts, they've been around for tens of thousands of years, right?
True.
So if those can last tens of thousands of years,
It'd
hopefully
still
the towers
work.
can too.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So
right.
yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah, but luckily this gave us a little bit of a head start on our way up here, so we won't have to do much climbing. We'll be up here in no time. And then I think, oh yeah, we can see the fairy fountain right over there. That's pretty cool.
Tucked
Yeah.
in that little crevice over there.
Yeah, and that guy at the stable did say that if we were at the top of this tower, we'd be able to see the fountain from here.
Mm-hmm. Ooh, temperature just dropped.
Yeah, it did get cold, didn't it? I think the Akala Citadel tower was the same way. So let's see. We need... Yeah, let's go ahead and put on our doublet. That doublet that we got at the very beginning of the game. It's still useful up to this day, I guess you could say.
That old man was smart.
Yep. Okay, so yeah, it's a good thing we grabbed that before we ran off. Although we could eat a meal if we really needed to, but... Alright, Sheikah's tower activated. Let's go ahead and grab our piece of the map. Alrighty, and here's our next piece of the map.
Another
And
piece filled in.
yep, and this looks like it's pretty much as far west as we can go. Yeah, it does show a little area further to the west, but we can't actually get to it yet. It's like out of the boundaries of the game. but that's all right. So I don't know about you, but I saw a couple of different shrines during that little cutscene. So let's see. Oh, it looks like that one that we marked.
Oh, the one way earlier. Yep.
Is there? There's another one kind of off this way. I think that's all we can see. We've got that tower marked, I think. I think we changed it to a stamp from a pin, but that's fine. And yeah, that definitely looks like the next spot we need to go. I don't think we can glide there, though. That's going to be a little hard to glide that distance. So let's just try to get as close as we can. Looks like there's a couple of bridges that lead up to it. So yeah, maybe our best bet is to head off kind of to the right and then, you know, cross
swing
those bridges.
around. Yep.
Yeah, it doesn't look like there's much else of interest in this area, really, so...
Yeah, a pretty desolate area.
Yeah. Alright, I think that storm cloud is what we saw before. Yeah, I can see the lightning.
Oh, yep,
That's
there
pretty
it is.
neat.
We've traveled quite a ways.
We have. We've gone quite a far away. Alright, looks like a little monster camp over there. Nothing too crazy. Yeah, that's looking more and more like a village the closer we get to it.
Yeah, I see a lot of lights.
Yep. Alright, let's see if there's anything else this direction. Oh, looks like a stable. Okay. Oh, and some skeletal monsters pop up? Yep.
Yep.
Yeah, there they are. Alright, nothing too crazy. Oh, there's a lot of trees that are being cut down here. Interesting. Oh, and I think I heard an Octorok.
Yep.
Yeah, there he is. Well, he's far enough away. Actually, you know what? I think there is a an axe. Yep, right here. Let me use this axe instead of my guardian one. But yeah, this is the Rito stable. So I think, yeah, we are getting close to the Rito Village. And this stable does have plenty of wood if you need it. So I like coming down here and just chopping away at it all.
Well, it's already ready, so it's not...
Yeah, right.
Not so much work.
Mm-hmm. Also, a tip. I don't know if we've shown this off yet, but you can also lay a bomb next to some wood and explode it, and it will turn into wood like that. So
I like how it ties it in cute little bundles, too.
yeah, right. Those Shiga bombs are pretty useful, aren't they? So if you want to save some wear and tear on your axes, then you can use Shiga bombs too. And it doesn't really take that much longer to use, so you may as well. Oh look, Cass is over here. Pretty awesome. Cooking pot if you need it. And I think, yep, there's Beetle. It's midnight, a little bit past midnight, so. But luckily he doesn't really complain about us waking him up. Alright, as usual, let's go ahead and just grab some arrows. And I meant to buy more than one arrow, so let's grab the other 19. Oh my gosh, I'm hitting just all the wrong buttons, but whatever. Alright. Alright, we're done here. Alright, so let's see what these... Yep, looks like we can cross some of these bridges here, and that's kind of where we need to go. Pretty awesome, this, like, rock formation right here. Looks pretty neat, doesn't it? It almost looks like a bird beak.
It does, doesn't it? I was just thinking that.
Yeah. Oh, look at that.
Yeah.
Oh, Birdman.
Good evening. Did you need something? Who are you? I am Gisan of the Rito. The Rito? Yes. The Rito of Lake Totori, where the men are fine archers and the women better singers. You being a Hylian, I'm surprised you haven't heard that before. You should visit the village if you get a chance. Well, yeah, let's, we have a chance, so why not? Let's do it.
Thanks for the invite.
Uh-huh. Alright, so it shouldn't take us too long to get up there, but, oh, no. Maybe we should tell the guard that he's got a couple of monsters along the way. You know what, I'm just gonna run away from them. They're not even worth fighting.
Maybe if you hide in the bushes.
I think so. Oh, they actually do cross the bridge. Alright. I don't think they're that much of a threat, though. I think eventually they'll get tired of us. That plus they're not really that threatening, we can just run away from them.
Right?
Yeah.
Oh, did he lose interest?
I think so. Oh yeah, this is it. Okay, so this is the pond that's got... This one has a couple of fish in it.
Yep.
And my favorite style of fishing is to just throw a bomb in the water and grab it. So this is some hearty salmon. So yeah, just like the radishes and the durians and the truffles, cooking that will give us some temporary hearts. So that'll be kind of cool.
Oh.
Uh-oh. That sounds like a pretty big bird, man. Or maybe that was the beast.
Okay.
Yikes. Yep, and it's glowing that pink color, so yeah.
It's evil.
Mm-hmm. It looks like that's going to be our third beast that we're going to have to encounter. Alright. The first two are pretty simple, though, so I don't think it's going to be that much of a threat.
It can't be too complex.
Yeah, I just hope I don't jinx myself there. Alright, we finally arrived at the Rito Village. I kind of like this area. It's not as, I guess, complicated as the other areas, but it's pretty neat. And right up ahead we have our
there's a
goddess statue. So let's go ahead and turn on our orbs and grab another stamina vessel.
Stamina.
Yep. Awesome. Alright, so we have almost another half of a wheel, but yeah. Alrighty, and I like the music for this area too. It's just, the music in this entire game is nice.
I love how each village has its own, like, theme music.
Yep. And this one actually is a, I guess, remix, if you could call it that, of the one from the Wind Waker, because there are the Rito in the Wind Waker as well, and they live on Dragon Roost Island, and so this is like a remix of the Dragon Roost Island music. So it's pretty cool. Yeah, I do like it.
Something I didn't know.
That's right. So I think we passed this. I'm gonna run back down, or you can also just fly down too if you want to. But there is an armor shop that I think this is it, maybe. It's around here somewhere. No, that's just the general store. I think, yeah, here's the armor. Alright, so we've been using this worm doublet the entire game, but there's actually some other armor that gives us some cold resistance, so we are going to buy it. And it's luckily not too expensive, so we're gonna grab the whole set. And it does come with a little bit better defense than the worm doublet, so that's really nice. And then we'll run by the Great Fairy at some point and get it upgraded. But yeah, we certainly did go on a shopping spree, like he said, so...
Right?
We have the whole set. Let's go ahead and put it on. Why not? Go ahead and see what it looks like. Alright, it looks pretty cool, doesn't it? It looks really warm. I love it.
Feathers everywhere.
Yep. Okay, so let's head up the way we were going initially, as we get to hear more of that nice music. Because actually the shrine's up here, but the person we need to talk to is also up here too. So let's go ahead and talk to the person. Let's talk to this guy. Oh, he looks like he's hurt. Oh, welcome. Ow. Gosh, what's the matter? No offense, but this is none of your concern. That cursed monster. Oh gosh. Alright, doesn't really seem like he wants to talk to us.
Yeah,
so.
he seems a little cranky.
Yeah. Let's keep moving our way up here. Oh, there's someone else. Can I help you? Yeah, what's wrong? Never mind, forget it. Yikes, does no one want to talk to us?
Right?
I mean, look, I brought all your armor. You know, I've conducted business in your village. You would think that, you know, that would get me a little bit conversation, but I guess not. Oh, visitor, welcome to... Oh, that object on your hip, could it be? Forgive me, where are my manners? I am Kennelly, elder of Rito Village. Now then, is that not a Sheikah slate dangling from your hip? It sure is. Oh my, so it is true. That means you must be a champion like Master Revali, one of the few able to board divine beast Vah Medoh. No, what am I thinking? The champions have all been dead for 100 years. This boy must be a mere descendant, an inheritor of the Sheikah slate. Ah, forgive me, champion descendant, if you would listen to this old man's request, you would have my eternal gratitude. Oh, all I have to do is listen?
Okay.
Alright, sure.
I like
let's do it.
story time.
Thank you, truly. Now that I have Now that I know you have the blood of a champion, there is something I must ask of you. How shall I put this? I would like you to deal with the divine beast Vah Medoh, that giant beast circling above us. Only a chosen one, a champion, can stop a divine beast. You must enter the beast and bend it to your will. I tried explaining this to the more headstrong Rito warriors, but they wouldn't listen to reason. Tiba and Hearth tried to confront Medoh, but it did not go well, and Hearth was injured. Yeah, we saw that in the episode, didn't we?
That's why he was all upset.
Yep. Tiba escaped unscathed, but I fear he now plans to face Medoh alone. As a descendant of the champions, perhaps you can help us. Please, find Tiba. If you work together, you may be able to stop Divine Beast Vah Medoh. Alright. Let's see if we can locate him. So that dot changed, and it's just going to tell us to talk to her. Yep. Yeah, let's do it. Forgive my intrusion, but I overheard you speaking with the Elder. It sounds like you intend to help my husband, Tiba, in the fight against Medoh. But to tell you the truth, there's not much I can do for you right now beyond telling you where my husband went. Alright, well, let's hear it. Well, my husband headed to a place called the Flight Range. It's in Dronok's Pass at the base of the Hebra Mountains. It's a place where Rito warriors prepare for aerial combat. I imagine he's gone there to gather weapons for another run at Medoh. As it happens, he made his way to the Flight Range on foot this time. If you take off from Revali's Landing, it's a straight shot down to the Flight Range. Revali's Landing is a memorial for the Rito Champion Revali, so named in the hope that none might forget the events of that horrible day.
Oh my.
And I think we're gonna get a memory here.
Here it comes.
Alright.
I think.
Well, in the other ones, we've seen a little bit of the other champions, so...
That's true.
Here, I guess we're gonna be able to see Revali.
Impressive, I know. Very few can achieve a mastery of the sky. Yet I have made an art of creating an updraft that allows me to soar. It's considered to be quite the masterpiece of aerial techniques, even among the Rito. With proper utilization of my superior skills, I see no reason why we couldn't easily dispense with Ganon. Now then, my ability to explore the firmament is certainly of note. But let's not, pardon me for being so blunt, let's not forget the fact that I am the most skilled archer of all the Rito. Yet despite these truths, it seems that I've been tapped to merely assist you. All because you happen to have that little darkness-sealing sword on your back. I mean, it's just asinine. Unless you think you can prove me wrong? Maybe we should just settle this one-on-one. But where? Oh, I know. How about up there? Oh, you must pardon me. I forgot you have no way of making it up to that divine beast on your own. Good luck sealing the darkness!
Yep. Pump his ass.
His personality leaves a lot to be desired. I guess you could say. Descendant, are you alright? My apologies, I fear I've said far too much. If there's anything you do not understand, please do not hesitate to ask. Alright, so, that's gonna update our next our main quest, Divine Beast Vah Medoh. Yeah, it's going to tell us to go up to Dronok's Pass. Luckily, it marks it right on the map for us. And yeah, there was that shrine that we saw up in that way, right?
On the way up, yep.
But first, there is a shrine that we still need to take care of in the actual village. It's right there, but we're going to go ahead and delete the pin because we know where it is. And so let's go ahead and take care of that first. I think we need to head down. We can't head up anymore. Oh, yeah, so let's go ahead and head down first, take care of that, and then go back. Yeah, Revali's personality leaves a little bit to be desired. His personality is a little abrasive at first, but he does have a little bit of a redeeming quality later on. Anyway, so we're here at the Avaquat Shrine. I think that's how you pronounce that. It's a little bit weird, but let's go ahead and head inside, see what's there. Alright, it's pretty noisy in this one. And that's because there's a bunch of fans in here. Cool. Alright, so this one is windmills. Alright, there's a bunch of these little spinning things, and they're blue if they're spinning, they're orange if they're not spinning. And there's a bunch of these little fans, so you might have guessed by now that we need to get all of these little windmills spinning. And there's, I don't know, as far as I know, there's only maybe one solution to this, I think. But anyways, let's go ahead and use this kind of weak Knight's Halberd to move these around. It's pretty much as good as it's for. Anyway, so each of these fans can, I think, blow a maximum of 2, or no, 3. They can actually reach 3 windmills all the way across. So, as far as I know, there might be like a couple of different solutions to this puzzle, but I am going to try. Let's see. Actually, I think we need to move this one around this way. All right, this one I want to blowing on all the ones on this side. So that should be what we need there. Okay, this one I think we can blow that direction to shoot those 3. Okay, and then this one in the corner we can blow. Let's see, can we blow? Yeah, we can blow all 3 of those. Pretty much you only want the fans, only one fan to blow each windmill. Like if you have 2 fans blowing the same windmill, then it kind of doesn't work.
It kind of fights it.
Alright, so let's see, we're missing just that one, I think, in the middle. This one, we don't need this one blowing that way. So let's rotate it one more time from here, and I think, are we good? We're missing, oh no, we're good. Okay, okay.
Cutscene initiated.
Yep. Yeah, I think there are a couple of different solutions to that, but there you go. That's the one that I found. Let me look at it from up here, just in case you want to look at it and spin the windmills the same way I have them pointed. You can kind of use this as a point of reference. Alright, I think that's good enough for now. But there's actually a little hidden area back here.
Uh-oh.
With yet another windmill. And there's actually some pretty good treasure back here. This is really easy to miss, because you don't really think of looking back. Actually, the very first time I did this, I think I missed it too. So, we just want to move that windmill over here. That will start this spinning. And that'll open up the gate right behind us. And I think there's an ancient core in here. Yep.
Nice.
Okay. Cool. So if you're looking for those for your not stamina, your stasis. Yeah, your stasis rune upgrade. That's definitely a really easy one to get. You just have to head in here, shoot an arrow far away, and you have a free ancient core.
Is there 3 in here total?
What? Chests?
3 chests?
Maybe. So there's a sapphire in there. Pretty cool. Yeah, there's another chest out this way. Oops, I didn't mean to fall down that way, of course.
Taking a swim.
Yeah, right. Let's see. I don't think that's... No, that's not anything up there. That's just a little fence on the other side to kind of show you what's here. And here is a feathered spear. It's just the Rito spear.
The Rito spear, yep.
Yep. And our inventory's full. It's slightly better than our Knight's Halberd, so... And it's What? That was weird. I threw it, and I don't know how I grabbed it again, but whatever.
Grabbed it mid-flight.
Yeah, I might have to watch the replay video on that one. Anyways, so yeah, that's just the Rito spear. Nothing too fancy, but whatever. Alright, I'm actually going to switch to the Master Sword. Why not? Alright, but I think that's all the chests. Yes, it is. Alright, so let's go ahead and head to the monk, grab our spirit orb, and be on our way. But yeah, this little area is easy to miss, since you might not think to look backwards. But after we've gotten everything, then it's just a simple little flight over to the monk, and to collect our spirit orb and be on our way.
More stamina!
Oh yeah. I think this is going to be our second spirit orb, right? Or is this number 1?
I think this is second.
Let's see. Number 1. Okay, yeah, because we just traded him in. Yeah, so we'll have 3 more to go.
Yeah, I forgot we traded him in.
Alrighty, we are done with that shrine. That wasn't too hard. And we're going to head up to Revali's Landing and head towards the flight range. There is that other shrine that we saw over there, so that'll give us a nice warp point. Fast travel point if we ever need to go there. And is this the right spot? I think so. Yeah, there's the shrine that direction, so that's where we need to go. Actually, Was that the right landing, or was there a higher one? I mean, we could have climbed a little bit more, but yeah, we should be able to get over there just fine. Cool, and there's not nice. I can't talk. Lots of nice-looking pillars here. There's actually a couple things hidden in each one of these, or a couple of them. So that might be worth it to go look at a little bit later in the future. But for now, let's go ahead and get to this shrine, and that will give us a good fast travel point, like I mentioned. You do want to watch out, though, because there are usually some bokoblins on horseback a little bit this way. So, actually, I'm going to get my stasis rune out. And it's good that we picked up that extra armor, because actually, you know what? With the warm doublet, I don't think that's enough cold resistance. This is almost like we got sort of near Mount Lanayru, I think, when we got the one of the pieces of the climbing gear. I think we were climbing up around that mountain.
Oh, I see you.
Yeah. Alright, let's just... Oh, hi. I don't want to mess with you guys. Let me just run away. Oh, and there's a Zalphos there. Kind of surprised he didn't jump up yet. And there's just a bunch of horses just kind of laying around. Or not laying, but standing. Doing whatever horses do, I guess. Alright, whatever. They weren't much of a threat.
Yeah, they just kind of wandered off already.
Yep. Alright, so here we are at the Shah Warvo Shrine. This one's just like deep in the mountain. I love it. Or just has the snow on it. It's pretty cool. Alright, so let's head in here, see what's inside. Alrighty, and this one is Path of Hidden Winds. Cool. Well, the one in front of us isn't really well hidden, but that looks like it's going to be our way up. So let's go ahead and do it. It's pretty cool. Alright, and there's actually a Guardian Scout right up here, so be careful about that. Not very hard to deal with. Alright, and I get one little measly screw out of that. Not bad. Alright, am I using my... Oh, I am using the swallow bow. Okay, I wasn't sure if I was or not.
Yeah, I don't think you changed from when you picked it up.
Right. I'm actually going to drop that knight's bow because there's going to be another one eventually. I think there is another treasure chest somewhere. I might actually be a little bit further in the shrine, but yeah, there is a another knight's bow a little bit further up. This ladder's a little tricky. Okay, there we go. You can either land on that platform and walk up the ladder, or kind of glide on down to it. Either way will work. I think this is the one we need to use to get to the... Yep, there we go. Yeah, so there is another chest out this way, and we can't really get to it if we fly from that platform. So we're going to need to get a little bit higher. And this is where the name of the shrine comes in. Path of Hidden Winds. There is actually another fan on the other side of this little floating platform, so that's the one we'll need to use in order to get to the end of the shrine, as well as this treasure chest. So let's go ahead and land on here and grab what's inside. It's just going to be a knight's bow.
Love how these platforms just float in the middle of nowhere.
Yeah, that's pretty neat. Like, I wonder how they're floating. Like, how is that happening? I mean, I know these monks are a little kind of magical, but still, it's like, how? How can they just, like, float and not be moving at all? Like, even hovering in the air. Whatever, I won't ask too many questions. Let's just grab our spare door and be on our way.
Right?
Alrighty, so that'll do it for the Shah Warvo Shrine. So our main quest is to head up to the flight range, but we're actually going to do that a little bit later. What I want to do is actually warp over to the Rito stable. I'm going to warp over there, grab our horse, and then we're going to get this next tower. Let me go ahead and change it to a pin, and then we'll meet you over at the stable once we grab our horse. See you soon.
Oh.
Alrighty, we are back at the Rito stable, and we just picked up our horse, Wally.
Wally!
Yeah! So, let's get going once again. Alright, so I think... Is this the way we need to go? It's kind of hard to see on the mini-map, but there's kind of a green and a yellow pin, both there. Let's make sure we're going the right way. Yeah, I think we can get to it going this way, because, yeah, we can see that same canyon that we walked across on this bridge right back there is going to be here too. So we want to stay on the north side of this canyon, which is where this tower is going to be. So it looks like this road is the right way to go. Alright, so yeah, that'll definitely make, yeah, we sort of ventured into this area before too, getting closer to the flight range. So we're just going to skip this monster camp here. I don't know if they have anything too much worth fighting them for. But anyway, getting this tower and getting the next part of that map is going to be useful because, you know, as you were seeing, we were kind of getting into that region going towards the flight range. So. Oh, wow. Watch.
Whoa.
Okay, I'm surprised that didn't hurt us more than it... That did nick us a little bit.
I'm surprised. Yeah, I didn't do any damage.
Wow. Alright, and yeah, it's getting a little bit snowy here, so... do be mindful of that. That might be, if you haven't picked up the Rito armor, you might want to go back and do that. Or, cook yourself some cold resistance meals. That'll work too. But anyway, we should, yep, yeah, we should be able to see the tower right up this way. We're pretty close to it, actually.
The temperature just seems to be dropping and dropping.
I hit the A button a little bit too much there. Sorry, Wally. That was my fault there. Yeah, it's getting super, super cold, and it's starting to snow here, so yeah, you'll definitely need to be careful. Looks like there's some more monsters here. An ice choo-choo. I think we've seen a couple of those around before,
Looks like a
maybe?
moblin.
I think so. Yeah, I think there was a moblin around here. And I'm just running right into this. This isn't really the smartest way to go. I need to be a little bit more mindful of the direction I'm going. But it looks like they don't really care about me, so I'm happy about that. Alrighty, so here we are at the tower. And this one's, yeah, we haven't seen this yet. There's just some ice, not pillars really, but just some ice blocks we'll need to melt first. This one's the Hebra Tower. So yeah, there's a couple different ways to get rid of this. We did pick up a lot of wood at the Rito stable, didn't we?
There was a lot of wood down there.
Yep, so let's go ahead and go to our materials. And yep, should be the last item on the list here. Let's go ahead and grab a bundle, set it down, and I think we've got, yeah, this fire rod. We'll just set it on fire, and in case you don't have wood, you can also just hold any fire weapon right by it, and that will also, it'll slowly melt it, but it'll still melt it.
Yep.
But I think setting a fire next to it will be a little bit faster. And you don't have to wait for it to melt fully either. As soon as it's down a little bit, then you can just hop right over it, and you'll be fine. There's probably a bunch of other different ways to get up and over here, but, you know, that's just a nice, quick way to do it.
Up you go.
Yeah. Yeah, so this one's a tall one. There's going to be, let's see, probably another 1 or 2 platforms we'll need to hop up to and rest on. But it shouldn't take too long to get there. Alright, we've definitely done this dog and pony show a couple times already. A lot lately, too. Like, we've gotten a lot of towers in the last few episodes.
We've gotten, yeah, a couple. I wonder what we're going to see from the top of this one.
Alright. Alright, here we go. Oh, look at that red glow. That's pretty cool.
Oh, with the fire rod?
It's kind of scary. Alright, here we go. Alright, so I saw 2 shrines that we've already done, so that didn't really help out, but maybe we'll be able to see a little bit more once we get this piece of the map.
Bam.
Alright, and that should finish out actually the whole northern part of it. Yeah, and this is a pretty big region too. Now, we won't be able to go to all of it, because of course this is the very edge of the map, but just look at this. I think some of the highest terrain in the entire game is in this region. So it's pretty neat. Alright, but yeah, let's see if...
I wonder what you can see from here.
Alright, sorry about that, guys. We had a little bit of a technical issue, but we're back. So, let's see if we can see anything else around here. Oh, look at that.
One more
stable.
shrine?
Or shrine, yeah. And, oh, there actually is a stable out there. Cool. Alright. So yeah, let's mark this real quick and hop back on our horse. That's probably going to be the quickest way there.
Wally!
Yeah, right? He should be right down here. That's where we left him, right? Oh yeah, there he is. I see him now. We quite don't want to come in that hot. Literally come in that hot with a fire rod on our back.
Right?
Alright, so yeah, looks like there's the road here. Let's just go ahead and follow that. As long as Wally doesn't complain about us almost running him into a rock there. Here we go. Okay, nice. Now we're back on the road. Alright, so yeah, there was that shrine and stable out this way that we can head to. May as well. You know, each shrine... by this point, you guys know. You know, each shrine opens a fast travel point, so it's always good to grab them when you see them, and of course, they give you the spirit orbs that let you upgrade your hearts and your stamina, so it's always a good idea. When you see them, you may as well go ahead and try them. If a shrine is too difficult, you know, you can always leave and come back a little bit later when you think you're a little bit better prepared.
Oh yeah, you don't have to stay in them.
Right. Okay, so it looks like there's an ice version of Appease right up there. We kind of ran past him, so...
I don't even think he noticed us.
He might not have. I think we got a little close to him, but yeah, he may have just... It might not have been close enough for him to really care. Okay. So this should be the third shrine of this episode, I believe. The Rin Oya Shrine.
I forget what this one does.
Well, we'll see. Alrighty, and this one's called Directing the Wind. This is a really, like, fun shrine, actually. Like a lot of other shrines we've seen already. There's an ancient orb here, and these fans out here. So let's see. Is it actually that easy? Yeah, I think it is. But as you'll soon see, that's not actually going to work for us, because, yeah, that's going to raise that platform, and that's going to get us to the end of the shrine, but we need to stand on it. For it before it raises up like that. So what we're gonna have to do with this orb is actually kind of drop it on by these fans and have it blow the shrine around, or the shrine orb around, and then get up to this ramp here, and then eventually end up in that slot. That way we'll have enough time to stand on that pedestal and ride it up. That's going to be a little challenging because there's a lot of these fans. You know, these are going to blow it the direction we want it to go, but these are going to mess us up. So what we'll need to do is...
which one to turn off, I guess, for a bit.
Yeah, so you can actually use these cubes to block the wind, or as the title of the shrine says, direct the wind. Yeah, that should stop the fan from blowing that direction. There's a fan here too, so I want to stop that one as well. And luckily we have these metal cubes, but I'm going to need one of these at least for, there's a treasure chest right up there. And the only way to really get to it is by putting a cube right up here, so... and I think I can actually jump across and hit that cube. I think so. At least I hope. So we'll try it out. Alright, so let's see if this works. What you can also do is you can use stasis and freeze these fans. That way it will not blow wind. And so as soon as we drop the orb, then we can just freeze that fan and then run for it. Hopefully that'll work.
Hopefully it's enough time.
Yeah. So will that catch? Yeah, well, okay. Let's see if this works. Oh, beautiful. Alright. Not bad.
Perfect.
Okay.
It turned out really good.
Mm-hmm. Alright, now let's see if I can get across here. I think if you do a running jump, then you can actually clear that gap, but we'll try it out. Okay, and one more time. Nice, okay.
Excellent.
Alright. Cool, and that's an ancient core. That's a really useful item to pick up, so... looks like we've got that chest there again, too, so cool. And I'm going to do something a little crazy. I'm actually going to jump off of this. And yeah, I kind of screwed myself because we'll need to get this orb all the way around and land on top of that. But I'm going to show you kind of almost a cheating way of doing this. So when I pulled out my stasis rune, you might have seen that we could stasis the orb. If you just leave the orb right there, you don't have to move any of the blocks or do any of that nonsense. Just stasis the orb, and then as soon as it unfreezes, that's all there is to
Send
it.
you up there.
It's almost like a really cheating way of doing the shrine, but, you know, whatever, it's fine. This game has a lot of shortcuts like that, so if you think creatively about some of these solutions, you know.
That's what I prefer to call them, shortcuts. Not so much cheating.
Yeah,
because there's
shortcuts.
so many different ways to do it.
That's right. But it's kind of cool when you see a shortcut like that. You're like, oh, this shrine's easy. All you have to do is just, you know,
Yeah.
freeze it, and that's it. Just run to the end. All right, so that'll give us Spirit Orb number 3. And with that, let's head back on outside. Alrighty, we are back outside in front of, I think this is the Snowfield stable. Let's just kind of get close to it. Yep.
Brr.
Cool. Yeah, very, very cold. If you need some spicy peppers, here you go. There's actually, I think there's a, let's see.
There's a couple of those around here, I think.
Yeah, there are a couple. Oh, okay, here's what I really want. Because I think I only have 2 shields. There's usually a soldier shield out here, so if you need a new shield, then this is a good place to go. It's not a very strong shield, but if you need one, I mean, maybe you're practicing on some Guardian Stalkers and you ran through all your shields and you need one, this is a good spot to get one. Anyway, that is going to be all for this episode. In the next one, we're actually going to warp over to the Shah Warvo Shrine so we can head to the flight range and start that. But that's going to be on the next episode. So, until then, I hope you've enjoyed. Definitely leave a like or a comment if you've enjoyed, and please subscribe for more.
Yep.
As always, I am Ace10.
And I'm Decoy, and don't forget to have fun.
That's right. We'll see you guys later. Have fun.